Hello, welcome back to my channel, and hello Wim, how are you doing? Hello, hello. Oh, I opened the wrong thing. Serbia against Denmark, the second to last game in the Nations League. A bit late today, I say that a lot. I'll try to be on time from now on. I'm on time for this one, and the ball just goes through the box here by Serbia. Does it matter what happens in this game? I'm not sure if it does. Let me check the table for this game, because I'm not sure if it even matters what happens here. So Scotland is winning against Poland. Now I'm pretty sure that that is meaningless. Where is this game? Okay, yeah. Denmark needs a draw or a win to go to the quarterfinals of the Nations League. So I guess it does matter this game, but I'd expect Denmark to win this. But they've been good, to be fair, Serbia, and at the Nations League so far. So, well, maybe not good, but they've been decent. So, gonna be a tough game for Denmark, I think, and they might just win it. Now free kick to Serbia. Oh, sorry, not a free kick, a corner kick. And the referee is explaining the rules here to Dolberg and Pavlovic. I promise you they don't know the rules of football. You need to explain the rules every time, mates. Yes, definitely. Ball into the box now by Serbia. It's a decent corner headed away. Ball comes back to Serbia and it's kicked wide. I don't know. I think that Croatia is probably gonna rest, or that Portugal is probably gonna rest players. Are they playing a full strength lineup? I'd be surprised. I'd be very surprised. Yeah, Leao, Felix, Cancelo, like, that's not a good lineup, is it? Look at that midfield, bruv. That's kind of tragic. Toby Alderweireld retired. Yeah, I saw that. Toby Alderweireld is retiring. Hello, Rosa. How are you doing? Hello. I'm doing fine myself. Boo Tedesco out. He might be out soon. We've seen a lot of people saying that already, haven't we? By the gods, I hope we get him out. Can we just get like Heinz van Azenbroek or any Belgian manager, please? Like, I'm so tired of these foreign managers. Like, bro, they know fuck all about the country, so why should they manage it? We're not like England. Nobody watches the Belgian league except for the Belgians. So don't appoint people who don't watch the league in it. Poor passing here by Denmark and Serbia back on the ball. Down the left here. And now a free kick to Serbia as well, as Mitrovic goes down. How old is Mitrovic? Because he's still the captain, bruv. How old is this guy? Mitrovic. This guy is getting 11 goals in 10 games apparently in this Saudi Pro League, and he's only 30? Really? I thought Mitrovic was older. Prediction, Club Brugge, Sint-Truiden. I don't know. I really don't know. I hope we get a result. That's the best I can say. Big up predictions. I'll predict that this game is a draw. I think like it will be a tight game, because Denmark only needs a draw. Serbia needs a win, but I think Denmark is a bit better. I think Denmark will score first, then the game will get tight from there, and Serbia will score late, but it won't be enough. So 1-1. That is a prediction. Now ball out for a corner, I believe. I wasn't paying much attention. Here's a corner to Serbia. Yeah, I don't understand where that confidence comes from, though. We've been shit all season. Like, fair enough, but I don't get where the confidence comes from. Serbia moving the ball backwards now. And now ball into the box, and down the left here. Mitrovic. And backwards again by Serbia. Ball on the left here. And now down the right for Serbia with Zivkovic. Ball into the box now. That's a poor cross. Headed away. Come on, do something with this ball. Shoot, bruv. Shoot. There you go. Shot. Oh, just barely goes wide as well. That shot just barely goes wide. Spain is stacked. Are they playing a full strength lineup? Spain football. How far into Game of Thrones are you? You know what, yeah? I don't think I'd ever expected to be cheering when I watch a man push his own wife to death after saying I love your sister. Like, bro, Game of Thrones do be fucked up, innit it? Mingueza, Kubarsi, yeah, this is a good lineup by Spain, isn't it? Pino, Nico Williams. Nico Williams is good for Spain. Not very good for Bilbao for some reason, but for Spain, he cooks. I think it's a manager issue. I think the manager at Bilbao just doesn't get the best out of him. Anderlecht Gent. Is that this week? Sunday, yeah. 6:30, so I can't watch on that hour, but I'm predicting Aldra, because Aldra is best for us. So I'll go with Aldra. Switzerland fell off. I mean, that's international football though. Countries play good for a little while, then they fall off. Yes, Switzerland. To be fair, Serbia and Denmark are quite tough as well at the moment. Now ball is out for a throw-in. Gent 1-0 against Anderlecht. I think Gent has been more consistent this season. I know that they're like about the same in the league, but I think Gent has been more consistent. If Anderlecht plays good, they're good. I think it depends on whether Anderlecht is good Sunday or whether they're shit. Because you can consistently expect the same level from Gent. Now free kick here for for Denmark. Serbia have had the ball pretty much all the game. That I said Serbia on instinct. Serbia is decent, give him respect. Isn't it, bro? Ball cleared now by Serbia, ball going backwards. Denmark and Serbia should be way better than Switzerland, you mean? Historically, I've always punched above weight. History doesn't mean much though in football. If history mattered, well, if history mattered, then Newcastle would be a big team. Not Tottenham. But both teams look mid. I mean, international football in general is mid though. Like, Brazil looks mid right now. Then again, where is Brazil in the qualifiers, by the way? Well, let me just look up Brazil football. Brazil FC, yes. Okay, you're fourth now in the qualifiers. Behind Colombia and Uruguay. Weren't you like eighth or something? Now ball down the right here for Serbia. And into Pavlovic. Ball down the right now. And that's a good ball too for Zivkovic. That's certainly... No, but I'm just saying... like... A lot of big footballing nations are not very good right now. Like Italy as well. Mike Gods is contacteren at Ajax. Extended his contract. Okay, extended his contract at Ajax to 2029. Isn't Micah Gods already quite old? Micah Gods. How old is he? Oh, he's only 19. I swear to God, I've been hearing about this guy for the longest time. He's only 19, bruv. He's another overhyped player. That's why I hear so much about him. Arsenal gonna catch strays soon. You know like that, bro. You know like that. It ain't safe out here if you're an Arsenal fan. To be fair, yeah, Rosa. To be fair to me, it's easy for Arsenal fans to catch strays when Arsenal Football Club is like the perfect example for 70% of the things that are wrong with modern football. So it's easy for them to catch strays, isn't it? Like if you want to give an example, Arsenal usually is the perfect example for everything negative. Now, free kick for... Or sorry, not free kick, corner for Serbia. Serbia have been playing better so far than Denmark. Arsenal fans catching strays. Sue! Mr. Sue is on the bench, I believe. For Portugal. They're already qualified, so it's a dead rubber game, but he's on the bench. Maybe he'll come off the bench and score again. Ball into the box now and headed wide. Prediction Liège, Cercle Brugge, and prediction Mechelen, Beerschot. Well, you don't know what is going to happen against Beerschot. Like, Mechelen is going to beat Beerschot. And I think Cercle Brugge beats Standard, if I'm being honest. Mr. Sue isn't in the squad. He's already back to Saudi. He's sitting in his lounge. He's doing YouTube, guys. He's doing YouTube. You know, like that. You think he's doing a watchalong right now? Getting that word crate up. Now ball on the left here for Denmark. And that's a foul. No. Players allowed to continue here. Trivela pass. It's a good ball here by Serbia. And they're in the box now. Square it there to go. Mitrovic. Vlahovic put that on a plate for him. But Mitrovic put that into outer space. Yeah, he's doing a watchalong. Like, is he actually? Like, this is how gullible I am. Now I have to check to make sure if he's actually doing it or not. Because I'm that gullible. Ronaldo watchalong would cook, to be fair. Probably. Like, it depends on if Cristiano is being, like, genuine or if he's, like, being character. He's not doing a watch along, guys. Sad days. No watch along. Apparently he's doing interviews and stuff with his teammates from Portugal. Imagine being Ronaldo's teammate. Bro, you come into the Portugal squad and you're like, yo, I'm gonna meet Ronaldo. And then he's like, yo, I've got a YouTube channel. Can you please answer some questions? And he gives you the mic. Imagine you're a young kid. I am, actually. Look, I can prove it. I can prove it that I'm subscribed to him. Let me share my screen. One moment. I don't watch any of the videos, so... His videos are shit, I can't lie. I opened this, like, bro. I was expecting Cristiano Ronaldo was gonna do a proper Draw My Life, yeah. Bro hired someone to draw the pictures. Which is not the point of a Draw My Life. He hired a narrator to do... He probably hired a scriptwriter, like, bro. I was expecting Ronaldo, yeah. Just proper Draw My Life. Drawing it himself. Proper low budget. Bro, that would have cooked, bro. That would have been so fired, but nah. He hired people to do it. So dead, bruv, so dead. Should have done it all on his own. Yeah, she's cooking, bro, cooking. Ronaldo has more subscribers with 0 videos posted than I do with, how many videos have I posted now? I've actually no idea. Let me check out my own channel. Wait, can you see how many videos you've posted? Oh, over here. 464 videos. Bro, I have more videos posted than subscribers. Kinda wild, isn't it? Kind of makes sense though, because like... You do like 3-4 watch-alongs a day. Well, not a day, but like... You do 3 watch-alongs a day sometimes, and... You'll have one watch-along where some people subscribe, other watch-alongs where nobody subscribes. So kind of makes sense, but anyhow. Serbia booting the ball up the pitch now, looking for Vlahovic. Vlahovic can't hold on to it. Self-ratio. Skill issue, bro. Now Vlahovic, ball down the left. And that's going to be a free kick here for Serbia, I believe. You could get subscribers quicker if you made videos like the City's Greatest series again. I know, but that's not what I want to do. If I want, I can have 1000 subscribers by the end of the year. But I don't want to do that type of content, bro. It's clickbaity. It doesn't give much of value to that other people who do it. I don't like making it. Bro, I could have 10,000 subscribers by the end of next year. So I'm talking December 2026. Yeah. I could have 10,000 subscribers. I've spent, what, 3-4 months figuring out how YouTube works. I know, bro. But that's not the type of content I want to make. I don't like making it. It takes way too much effort to edit as well. I don't like editing. And I feel like the channel is supposed to be like a fan channel, so I feel like the people who subscribe to you, if you make those videos, they don't really care about you, right? Let's calm down here, let's not get zesty. But you get the point, right? It's like, the point is, I'm trying to be a fan channel, I'm not trying to Oh, Denmark just scored. Hey, what is this goalkeeper doing? Played off the line by Serbia. What the hell is happening here? What the hell are these men doing? Ball is cleared now. Poland's addicted to losing. They play in white. It is Tottenham heritage. The fake Moroccan Messi has scored a hat-trick against Lesotho. Lesotho? Something like that. Battle of Mid. Yeah. Moroccan Messi, bro. I can never pronounce his name. Bruv. Yeah, but that's not this week, is it? It isn't. When is that game? That's the 26th. So yeah, I am doing that. Now ball up the pitch again. Denmark. Can they win the ball back? Brahim Diaz. That's not the Moroccan Messi, mate. That is not the Moroccan Messi. The Moroccan Messi is like Akomach. How do you pronounce his name, bro? I'm gonna actually need to look that up. But Akoma. Bro, this guy. Wait, let me type the name in chat because I can never pronounce it. Ilyas Akomach. That is the Moroccan Messi, bro. That is Moroccan Messi. Proper baller, that. Seibar. Yikes. Like how we used to call that Napoli player Maradona. Who the fuck called Brahim Diaz the Moroccan Messi, bruv? Nah. Come on now, ball down the left there, go down bad, and now shot on target. Oh, that's a good save. That's a really good save by the Serbian goalkeeper. Oh, was he offside, by the way? Because Dolbat held onto the ball for quite a while. My god, why is my stream so laggy? Bruv, Telenet, I pay you money for this service. Can you fucking work, please? I gotcha, but just saying that if you want to get subscribers quickly, you could just make a few videos like that and schedule them for your exams. None of those people that subscribed, though, will watch the rest of my content. That's the problem. Yeah? If I make videos like that, let's say I make 10 videos like that, I get 10 subscribers of video, which is realistic. None of those people will watch my videos. So I could have like 100 subscribers. Bam, 100 subscribers in 2 weeks. None of them will watch my videos. They'll only watch those types of videos. Bro, I've done YouTube for like more than half a year now. I think for like 9 months almost. When did I first start my channel? I think it's about 9 months ago. Bro, I get how it works. The people who actually watch your videos, they're not the type of people that you get with like fancy editing and stuff like that. Those people will subscribe and never watch another video. It's like, those people are like attention deficit, you know what I'm saying, bro? People overrate young kids, don't they? Like people saying that Lamine Yamal is next, or is gonna be as good as Messi. You remember when people said Mbappe is gonna have the same level of career as Messi? People just overrate kids, that's what it is. I think he was at City. Was he? I think Brahim Diaz was at City, actually. Yeah, he was at our academy, wasn't he? Brahim Diaz. I think you're right about that. I never cared much for the academy. Like, before I started doing YouTube, I never gave a fuck about the academies. The only reason I give a fuck about academies now is because when you're doing YouTube, you kind of have to know everything about your club. Yeah, he was at our academy, you're right. To be fair, none of us have ever watched Peely, so we don't even know how good that is. You know what the problem is when comparing to players like Peely? None of us have watched him, so like that's a meaningless reference. Now ball into the box cleared by Denmark. Well, it still does. Rico Lewis is a really good midfielder. Now, if you can stop playing him as a right back and start playing him as a midfielder, let's not say Foden because he doesn't play in midfield anymore, but sorry, he's not that young anymore, is what I mean. But like Oscar Bob is a really good player. He's 17. I think that's a typo, but he's not reaching Messi levels. I promise you. Seen enough footballers be that good at that young of an age, play a bunch of football, they never reached their prime. By the time they're 26, they're finished. Yamal is gonna be finished by the time he's 26. He plays way too much football. If you're a kid here, that age, you should not be playing regular starting 11 football. He's never gonna reach Messi levels. He's gonna be dead by the time he's 26. And this is good going forward here by Serbia. They lose the ball. And now Denmark have the ball down the right here. Vlahovic is angry. He wants a penalty for that. That's very soft for a penalty too. Don't think you're ever gonna get that anywhere. Well, when Mbappe won the World Cup at 18, they figured he won't be able to win 3 World Cups. But that's so stupid. Like, that's so stupid. Like, so much changes in 4 years. Heck, in 2 years. Why didn't he win the Euros? Why did he not win the Euros? Twice. Why did he not win the World Cup in 22? It's not like the squad that Mbappe came through with was a bunch of great young talents. Mbappe was the only really promising... Vlahovic always crying. Mbappe was the only really promising young player in that 2018 squad, so... I get that people say that, but that's just so stupid when people say that. And now ball down the left here again for Serbia. Rotating the ball again. Pavlovic. Yeah, but he carried that final, but he didn't win it, did he? International football, World Cups, is lucky. I'm sorry, not a single player has ever won the World Cup because they were the best player in the world. Except Diego Maradona. I promise you, go watch the 1986 World Cup on YouTube. That's like the exception to the rule. But all the games, full games, are uploaded on YouTube by FIFA. You can legally watch them for free. But international football, you are lucky to be born in a country that has the chance to compete. Like, Mbappe is lucky to be French. Imagine Mbappe and Haaland swap nationalities. Well, who would have the better international career then? It's like when people talk about the next Messi. I mean, yeah, that's literally the subject of the matter right now. But yes, I agree. Mbappe was electrifying in 2018. Yeah, I agree. But he was the only electrifying player that was young from France. What I'm saying is like, he was the only promising young player that France had at that time. It's not like France had a bunch of young players coming through to continue that dynasty, right? Yeah, I agree with that too. Bro thought he would be the sporting director as well. I hope you're joking. I hope you're joking. Brazil's 3 World Cups are not lucky. Yeah, that's lucky. That's lucky. You have to be lucky to be bored with all of those players at the same time, don't you? How lucky are you to have all of those players at the same time? Every World Cup ever won is luck, bro. It's not like club football where you go out and buy the players. You're limited to the players who are part of your country. So it's always lucky. Like, it's a great achievement by those players, obviously, but look, it's lucky at the end. And ball out for a throw in here. Denmark has been shit going forwards. Yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah, you were just kidding. I'm happy no international break. Yeah, I'm happy that the international break is done too. Hope this game is a bit decent. It's been mediocre so far, to be honest, but there's been some good moments. Yeah, but yeah, they were the best. They were the best. But you're lucky. Like, if you're Pirli, you are lucky to be born in a generation, or like to come through in a generation that was really good, and then before you retire, another generation that is really good, right? Pirli could have had a 1980s Brazil generation instead, right? Like imagine Pirli, but he played for Brazil with less good footballers. He never wins 3 World Cups then. Like, it's an accomplishment and all of that, but I feel like there's just an aspect of luck to every World Cup. I think that World Cup doesn't show... I don't think that any team trophy shows real... Yes. Yes. And yes. Exactly. It is luck, because you're lucky that those players are all born in the same time, all breaking through in the same time, and they're all reaching those levels at the same time. That is luck. Now ball with Veljkovic, is that how you say his name? I'm not even gonna try. I'm not gonna say that name again. I'm just gonna say 13. I mean, I don't know, 1982. Yeah, but why were we world class in 2018? We had luck to have world class players in 2018. With a bit more luck, we might have had a good manager and would have won it. Timing is luck, though. Like, you can't control when a talented player is born. Like, you can create a facility to better develop talented players, but you cannot control when talented players are born. You need to get lucky that the talented players break through at the same time. Hazard was literally the worst player in that golden generation. Did fuck all for Belgium. Like, name one big moment that Hazard stepped up. I hate Hazard so much. He was such a talented footballer, yes. Such a talented footballer, and he threw it away. He didn't care. He didn't care. People talking about the next Magnus Carlsen. Bro. And Courtois probably. What about the player that got us through the group stage in 2014? De Bruyne. Got us past the United States. De Bruyne. Got us past Japan. Brazil. De Bruyne. Like, bro. People talking about the next Magnus Carlsen. Literally the same thing that people do with Messi, but instead of... Man of the match is a fan-voted thing, by the way. I never cared about man of the match. I've never cared about man of the match. It's a fan-voted thing. But and I didn't say he was the worst in that 2018 World Cup, but I'm saying like he's the worst of that like when you're talking about De Bruyne, Courtois, and Hazard, I'm saying he's the worst of those three. I didn't mean he's like the worst, like in the golden generation. I meant like Courtois, De Bruyne, Courtois. For the Belgium, he's the worst of those three. But yeah, Magnus Carlsen can never be replaced. Prediction Club Brugge, Sint-Truiden. Didn't I already give you one? I think Club Brugge wins maybe, and then they're at home. Well, so that Hazard. Hazard also ghosted against France. All of us ghosted against France. And Lukaku missed a header. I believe that pass was by De Bruyne as well. So if Lukaku scores that header, then we'd be having a different conversation. Talented players don't just sprout magically though. Brazil was bound to have such good football... Wait, what? Brazil was bound to have such good football players. Because football was the most popular thing in the country. And that's luck. You have to be lucky that football caught on in your country. Like, it's lucky for America. It's lucky for America, yeah, that they're the only country that cares for American football. La caca. Bro, proper Lukaku disaster class again. Nah, though. Nah. He never steps up in big moments. He always scores when it doesn't matter. Like, that's what he always did for Belgium. Like, for Chelsea, different story, but for Belgium, he never scored in the big moments. He never assisted in the big moments. Like, in the big moments, he wasn't never there. Yes, I did see the game. And Portugal is winning against Croatia. Goal by João Felix. Damn, bro, João Felix is scoring. Nah, bro. I'm not even sure what to take your sculling at now. Now the ball with the Serbian goalkeeper. And free kick now to... Or sorry, goal kick to... Yeah, but Hazard is not someone who... Hazard is someone whose most important attribute was his output. Like, let's be honest. His most important attribute was output. Same with De Bruyne, by the way. Like, you're kidding yourself if... You're kidding yourself if you're, like, saying that Hazard and De Bruyne are players like, I don't know, Paul Scholes, who control a game all game long, even if they don't have output. Sure, they control games, but not to the same degree. Yeah. Like, bro. I need you to understand, yeah. International football is different from club football. International football is different. Club football, clubs go out and buy the best players. Clubs have all the resources, blah blah blah. Sure, some clubs have more money and some have less. But every player, regardless of nationality, has a chance to win major trophies if they're good. Because they can go play for the biggest clubs. Haaland can't go play for Brazil. Haaland can't go play for Prime, I don't know. He was influential, he was not as influential as De Bruyne. Again, I'm not saying he was the worst in the entire golden generation, I'm saying he's the worst amongst the three players that I named. Courtois, De Bruyne and Hazard. Which means he's the third best. And 2 minutes of stoppage time, by the way. Goal kick to Denmark. By the way, is Schmeichel still the goalkeeper for Denmark? I think yes, right? Yes, Schmeichel, still goalkeeper. How old is Kasper Schmeichel? He plays for Celtic now, right? Now ball going ricocheting around here in midfield. And the fifth ball there comes to Mitrovic. Now ball on the left. Not gonna lie, Hazard did carry against France and England for third place. Oh, he did carry about against England, to be fair. Actually, I can't remember that game that well, to be honest. I was like really sleepy when I was watching that. But he did carry against England. But KDB did carry into games you won. Yeah, like Japan, Brazil, those types of games. He can't though. Pele would have not won a single World Cup if he played for Chile. Like, that's a fact. If he played for Chile, he would not have won a World Cup. It's not really a Man City bias, bro. It's just what Hazard did. It was always like show. Hazard always did more show than actual effect, bro. Okay, maybe not always more show than effect, but like Hazard gave way more show than De Bruyne, right? He was more of a showman. Sure, he did nice flicks and tricks and stuff like that, but did he have the same effect like De Bruyne because he did more tricks and stuff on the pitch? Nah, he didn't. And you can tell that, by the way, by... Yeah. But I'm sure people would have said that about Norway and a player like Haaland. Yeah, you know what is the biggest benefactor of how many players you produce? How many world-class players you produce? It's population and economy. It's population and economy. Those two factors. Brazil. What is Brazil's population? 310 million, I believe. Brazil population. Okay, 216 million. Way off. Brazil. On 3 back. If Chile's prime Copa America team that won 3 back played in Pelizardo, how will it end? Not sure that changes much for Brazil because they had all those great players at the same time. They might have, maybe. No, they won't. They won't. They won't have won a World Cup, to be fair, but I mean, here, if you want to go at this, Pele never won a World Cup. Never won a Copa America. Now that you're talking about Copa Americas. And I'm pretty sure that Chile only won 2. I'm pretty sure Chile only won 2 Copa Americas, right? Or am I high? Has Chile won 3 Copa Americas in a row before? Because you're talking about the team that won it in 2016, right? That was 2. What am I going crazy now? Okay, I need to look this up. Chile transfermarkt. Yeah, it was 2. It was 2 in a row. Okay, yeah, it was 2 in a row, not 3 in a row, but that's semantics. That team is not on the same level as like Pele's Brazil, probably. I mean, I didn't watch Pele's Brazil. But what's that got to do with Pele being Brazilian? It's half time, by the way, and I don't think any other game is still going on. Let's check the scores so far in the other games. Let's check the scores in the other games while we're at halftime. I don't. Again, I don't get the point. Football is way more popular in Denmark as well than in Norway. Football is not as popular in Norway as in Denmark, and I'm pretty sure Denmark has a bigger population as well. I guess it's supposed to be like a comparison of Denmark and Norway. Laudrup Brothers. What is Norway's population? Norway population. 5.52 million, and Denmark is 6 million, I think. So not that big of a difference. Yes, 6 million. But I'm not really sure what your point is, because I mean, Norway has Haaland now. Like, for example, let me give it like this. Well, yeah, it does. It does so, doesn't it? Like, how many really talented players has San Marino produced? San Marino has had like one professional footballer ever. And he played in Serie A. I'm pretty sure he won 3 league titles. What is his name again? San Marino professional. What is this man's name again? San Marino best player ever. Yeah, Massimo Bonini. Massimo Bonini, yeah? Is the only professional footballer that San Marino has ever produced. I'm pretty sure he won 3 league titles. Yeah, he won a Champions League, by the way. Yeah, or well, European Cup. 3 league titles, a European Cup and a Cup Winners' Cup. And an Italian Cup. The only professional San Marino's player of all time. And I used Chile example because apparently luck is everything to winning for you. How lucky was Chile that all those players broke through at the same time? If it isn't luck, why don't they produce those players again? It's not that simple, is it? Yeah, they cannot produce those players again. They can't. Not consistently, because otherwise they would have already. But they haven't. Because it's luck. You're lucky to get those players at the same time. I think you're both talking past each other, you might be. Like, I'm not trying to offend you or anything. Like, I know that's like having those 5 World Cups is a big like pride thing for Brazil. And fair enough to Brazil, yeah, you've got those 5 World Cups. You're the best footballing nation. Oh. Played like Billy. Wait, what? Well, yeah, Brazil has not produced or played like Billy either, though. Like, you're lucky that you produced Billy, aren't you? Because you haven't produced him again. Argentina is lucky to have had Messi and Maradona. They're not going to produce another Messi, are they? And if they are, then it might not be luck. If they do it a third time, then it's not luck anymore, is it? Do you think Croatia will come back from 1-0 down? Well, Portugal is not playing the best team right now. So they might, but I can't like Croatia. Croatia's best midfielder is Modric, and he's like 40 or something. How old is Modric? 39. They might come back, but they're not looking... They're just... Squad-wise, they're not looking very good, are they? Me neither. Not trying to offend you, but thinking luck is the only thing to winning a World Cup is just crazy take. Yeah. Okay, so tell me how many World Cups would have Pelé won if he did not play for Brazil, but let's say Chile. Like, you're missing the point. Okay. Kaká, Neymar, Rivaldo, Romario, and Zico are not on the same level as Messi, Maradona. Is Ronaldinho even on that level? I don't think so. R9 is on that level. Yeah, fair enough. Ronaldinho, maybe. Kaká, Neymar, Rivaldo, and Romario are not on the level of Messi, Maradona, Pelé. Can name way more too. Not on that level that I'm talking about. Completely wrong, bro. I mean, he won't have won a World Cup if he played for Chile, though. Maybe he would have won one, but he would have not won three. There is luck to it. It's all luck. International football is all luck. Generational, yes. Not on the same level as Messi, though. I'm talking about the level of players right now. Level of Messi, level of Maradona, level of Ronaldo. Both Ronaldos, Cristiano and R9. Level of Pelé. Like those types of GOATs. Nobody actually thinks that any of these players are the GOATs. They were all really good, but none of them are GOATs. From different eras too. Oh, I mean, they played in the same era. But I get your point. I mean, it's not really luck though, is it? How is it not though? Was Belgium not lucky to have De Bruyne, Hazard, Courtois, Lukaku, well, I won't go there, at the same time? Belgium has been consistently having good goalkeepers. Is that not luck? What are we doing to consistently produce world-class goalkeepers? Faf, Michel Preud'homme, Courtois. How have we consistently produced them? We haven't. We've been lucky. A lot of people, I get it, a lot of people don't like admitting that, but there is that luck to it. Chile sucks, that's they gotta try better to win. Okay, so they just need to tenfold their population. Easy. Brazil producing generational players proves it's not luck. Brazil has a population of 217 million. Chile has a population of 19 million. Yeah, and not a fluke. Same for Germany and other countries. Well, it is luck though for Germany. What is the population of Germany? 80 million, I believe. Germany population. Yeah, 85 million. Why does Germany have the most trophies of any European country? Because Germany has the biggest population of any European country. Bro. Well, Milan, you're just completely out of the loop, though. You're completely out of the loop now. That's not even close to what I was saying. That's not even close. What I was saying is for a player, you have to be lucky for a player. So there's two different arguments here. For a player and for a country. For a player to win a major trophy with an international team, you have to be lucky to be born in an era when the international team is good. If you're a world-class player, you are going to join a world-class team. Let's take a good example here. Oh, I know one. Drogba. Didier Drogba. Right? He joined Chelsea, he won trophies. Because he was that good, Chelsea decided to buy him. Was he ever gonna win a World Cup, Drogba? Like, realistically, was he ever gonna win one? With Ivory Coast? He wasn't, was he now? Because the rest of the international team was not that good. So for a player, you have to be lucky to be born in the right country to win international trophies. That's how it's lucky for players. For a country, it's lucky to have all of those players breaking through at the same time. That's a bad argument because Uruguay has one of the smallest populations in South America and have won World Cups. Yeah, they won a World Cup, which was very lucky in 1950 against Brazil, because everyone thought that Brazil was the favorite, and Germany was not allowed to compete in the World Cup either. I'm not gonna get into why. I think everyone knows why they weren't allowed to compete in the 1950 World Cup. But yes, they did win that 1950 World Cup. The first World Cup that they won, I don't know that much about it. How consistently good have they been in international football? Very good. Sure. It's also economy, and Belgium is small. Belgium is very small when you look at it on the map. What people don't realize is like Flanders is like the most important region in Europe for trade. So already you get a lot of important like just trade routes there. Economy is always good. Economy is always good. And also the population is high. Very high population denseness. Well, yeah, but that's true for the entire world. The entire world population has grown. Prediction next Champions League games. Well, the second half is about to begin. Dat stilt with his informed opinion. Give me a moment to start the timer here for the second half, and then I'll get back to chat. And we're off. There we go. Next Champions League games. Who does Club Brugge play? Club Brugge. It's Celtic, right? Celtic 1. I'll go 1 to Celtic, 2 to Club Brugge. And for Man City, I believe it's Feyenoord. You know what would be really funny? Man City to lose 1-4 to Feyenoord. That's not gonna happen, right? I pray to the gods, please don't let that happen. City to win 2-0. Now ball into the box, cleared. Now ball on the right for Serbia. I get the played argument, not the country argument. Oh, my arm stopped something. I get the played argument, not the country argument. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. For the player, if you're not born into the correct country, no chances of winning a World Cup. Like, for example, you're born Ivory Coast. What are your chances of winning the World Cup? Non-existent, right? But for the country, there's a lot of luck as well. There's a lot of luck to it. Dat Silt prediction Bayern München PSG. Well, that's for the Silt. And we can look at small countries. Yeah, but yeah, that Silt produces good players, smooth points. It ain't luck. Yes, it is. Luck is a factor, but it's not most important. Here's a fact that nobody likes. 99% of everyone's life is luck. 99% of everyone's life. Everything, almost everything, yeah, is luck. That's something that most people are just uncomfortable with in general. Who your parents are, bro, you're lucky if you have good parents. You're lucky if you live in a place where you can eat properly. You're lucky if you live in a place where you can afford a camera, a microphone to do YouTube. That translates into football. I don't want to invalidate international football, but luck is such a big part in everything, isn't it? There is luck to the fact that football became popular in our country, or that maybe not become popular in a different country. Luck is such a big part in everything. How does Uruguay consistently produce those world-class players? What is Uruguay doing that the rest of the world isn't? Why doesn't the rest of the world just copy it? Well, they've tried, but they haven't gotten lucky. It's that simple. Ball going backwards now by Denmark. There's like this idea that everything people accomplish is their own. Bro. Almost everything you will ever achieve in your life, thank God for it, because you are lucky. I am lucky. We're all lucky. You're lucky to even be in a position to win. Bro. I'm not kidding, bro. The idea that luck isn't like 99% of everything, that's just way wrong. And international football in particular. Again, I can understand if you disagree with the country argument, right? The argument for countries, I understand if you disagree with that. Like, if you're, like some countries just consistently produce good players, that's not luck. I can understand that. But saying that, like, Didier Drogba should have just won a World Cup with Ivory Coast, and that has nothing to do with luck, that I find just kind of arrogant. And someone went down here for Denmark. And I think it's going to be a free kick. He's holding on to his knee. I hope he's fine. Country argument is stupid, but the played argument is facts. Yeah, I mean, fair enough, yeah. We can talk about that country argument separately, yeah. But let's first ask Jay. What do you think about the played argument? We'll get back to the countries later. What do you think about my played argument? That a player is lucky to be born for a certain country. Pelé never wins a World Cup if he's born for San Marino. I just looked up that guy's name as well. I forgot his name. What was his name again? What is this guy's name? I just looked it up. Massimo Bonini. Yeah, I'll put it in chat because my pronunciation is terrible. This guy, yeah. Bad boy footballer. Won the European Cup. Won 3 league titles. Serie A titles. Won Cup Winners' Cup, which was the second biggest trophy in Europe at the time. Won the Cup Winners' Cup. Won everything, right? Won everything. He was born for San Marino. He never even played in a major international trophy. Never. Never played in a Euros. Never played in a World Cup. Because he was San Marino's. Was he just supposed to be better? It's fun to think that everything is about skill, but at the end of the day, it isn't. And at the end of the day, yeah, you're born where you are. And Haaland is lucky that his father was a professional footballer, that his mother was a stellar athlete, and that they both raised him to be good athletes. That they both instilled discipline in him, and that He happens to love football just as much as his father did. They're stuck in all of that stuff. Like Haaland, if Haaland was born in the 1940s Germany, you would call it a genetic experiment, I suppose. Because, bro, look up Haaland's family situation. Hagi was not the only good player in the Romanian golden generation. There have been really good footballers whose names are forgotten to time because they were really good, but they weren't part of a great footballing nation. Take Michel Preud'homme. Michel Preud'homme, arguably the best goalkeeper Belgium has ever had, arguably the best player Belgium has ever had. Who remembers him? Not that many people. Who remember Jean-Marie Pfaff? A lot more people, because Pfaff played on a good team. Preud'homme did not play for a good Belgian side. So, it's very easy to say fate, by the way, but if it's all fate, then we're lucky that our fate is... I disagree with fate entirely, because I don't think fate exists. But if it is fate, that only helps my argument, right? Because if your fate is to be great, then you're lucky to have a good fate. I don't think that fate helps in that argument. Now ball going backwards here for Serbia. Zuko destiny talk coming. It's my destiny. I can't do a good Zuko impression. I have not watched The Last Airbender in so long. I need to rewatch The Last Airbender. And then I'll do a Zuko impression. I'll do a Zuko cosplay. For my 500 subscribers special. Guys, we will be there. Zuko cosplay. Ball on the right side for Denmark. And now put out of play by Serbia. Throw into Denmark again. No thanks, Loza. Now ball down the right. And Denmark on the ball. Fate argument applies to where they're born. That's what I'm saying. Even if their national team isn't the best, they can still win with it. That's the point of football. No, it isn't. Football is pointless. Like, bro, football is pointless. 22 men kick a ball for 90 minutes. There is no point to that. Entertainment, that's the point of football. It's entertainment, it's a distraction. That's objectively what it is. Football doesn't put bread on the table for most of us. That's not the point. That's not point or fate or anything like that, yeah? If you're gonna be very cynical about it, very cynical, which I'm being right now, football is pointless when you look at it on a cynical manner. Well, why am I watching Game of Thrones? That's pointless. It's just a TV series. It's literally fantasy. Never happens. That is pointless. But it's entertainment. It does something, right? There is no divine or higher point or purpose or the destiny to anything. There is no point to football. Football wasn't invented by someone with the idea of the Premier League 200 years past their death. Football was developed by many people over the years, and it happens to become a big sport. There was no conscious point behind that. And to say that the point of football is to win, yeah, of professional sports, the point is to win. Sure. Because that is consensuously. The entire point of making professional sports was people are gonna watch and the best team wins. That was the point of developing professional sports. Not the game itself, though. Saying that it's the point to win for your national team, that isn't really good. Then why didn't Hagi win? Why did he not win with Romania? Has Haaland not made Norway better? I think he has. Will we seriously critique Haaland's career if he doesn't win an international trophy? What about other players? Neymar. Was he not good? I think Neymar put him in a different Bro, I think Neymar was probably better than Kaká. He was consistently better than Kaká at the very least. Kaká's prime was something else, but on a consistent basis, for a long while, he had more longevity. He's never won anything for Brazil. The one time Brazil did win on something, he was out on an injury. Well, if you ask Sigmund Freud what he thinks about his mother, he's not gonna give you a good answer either. People are not always the best source for themselves. Next subject is Marxism. Oh god. Gonna get political, are we? Well, I'm pretty sure I have some book here about Marxism somewhere. I have a bunch of books. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 books here. 4 books there. There's a bunch of books in that box, by the way. He won the first Olympic gold, by the way, for Romania. Let me check that. Like the first Romanian gold, like in football or like in general. I know that it matters, but just wondering. Hagi never won a gold medal for Romania. Yeah, he never won a gold medal for Romania. Unless you mean as a manager. Wait, what? Brazil? Huh? Wait, who are you talking about now? Nay. Wait, where did we talking about? Wait, when did the subject change? Okay, I'm sorry, I'm lost, I'm sorry. I'm not sure, when did the subject change? I'm not paying attention. I think one of your messages did not get through here. I think one of your messages did not get through. Unless I'm stupid. Maybe I'm just stupid. Plans for Brazil Olympics. Well, Brazil has won the Olympics twice, by the way. Oh, Neymar. Oh my god, I'm stupid. Neymar, yes. Yeah, I'm stupid. That took me way too long. Okay, so he won gold medal in 2016. I literally didn't even know that about Neymar. He won the Puskas in 2011, by the way. You can tell how little I cared about these awards. I didn't even realize Neymar ever won a Puskas award. Yeah, he did win the Olympics in 2016. Yeah, you're right. Okay, we'll take a different player then. And actually, no, we will not. Neymar, in my opinion, is better than Kaká. Why did he not win a World Cup? Kaká won one. Why did he not win a Ballon d'Or? Kaká won one. Alright, because Messi played. Bad luck, isn't it? Why did Bailey never win a Ballon d'Or? Because Ballon d'Or was only for the Europeans at the time. Bad luck. Ballon d'Or was never really meant to be. To be fair, Ballon d'Or was never meant to be the best player in the world. It was meant to be the best European player. Or ball just wiped by Serbia. And then they made it the best player in the world because that makes more money. But we can talk different players. We can certainly talk different players. Eusebio, how do you pronounce his name? The Portuguese guy. Eusebio, I'm sorry, I can't pronounce his name. He's like scored 9 goals in a single World Cup. Why did he never win the World Cup? Is it his fault? Or was the rest of the team just not on the same level as him? Like 9 goals in a World Cup, that's mental, isn't it? Like everything aside, let's just talk about that. 9 goals in a fucking World Cup. What is not luck? Scoring 9 goals in a single World Cup is not luck, yes. Scoring 9 goals in a single World Cup is not luck. However, not winning the World Cup, when you're clearly the best player in it, because the rest of your team is not at the same level as you, now that's bad luck. Thank you for checking in today, Wim, and I'll see you on next one. When is the next stream? Probably 2 or 3 days from now, because not really anything to stream about, not any games to do. I'll ask just once more. How many World Cups would Pelé have won if he was born San Maris? 0. So ultimately, where you're born determines your chances for winning a World Cup. Like, yeah, there is a skill aspect in winning it. Obviously, the players have to perform well to win it. But they have to get lucky first to be in the correct generation to do that. Correct generation, correct country. Ball going backwards now. And Denmark on the ball. And shot from distance is blocked. Well, it's bad luck though. It's bad luck that he had to compete. Okay, you better be joking, Jay. You're delusional if you actually believe this. I'm not lying. You're delusional if you actually believe that. It's bad luck for Neymar that he had to compete with Messi and Ronaldo, isn't it? Same with anyone in that era, really. Suarez. He would have won a Ballon d'Or if not for Messi and Ronaldo. Iniesta, Xavi. It's bad luck for them. Now corner to Serbia again. Into the box. Dat Pelé could guide... name a team. I don't know. Sporting Lisbon? Or do you mean an international team? This is my card out, by the way. This is my card out. Now, This is what the big channels do, yeah. This is what the big channels do. Whenever it's like on the debate panel, you say one thing that's stupid. For the rest of the stream, I'm gonna say, well, you said Pele is gonna carry San Marino. Sure, I can name international teams: Moldova, Andorra, Liechtenstein, Luxembourg. And these are all shitty teams that I'm naming on purpose, obviously. You don't seem to understand the influence of being born into correct team or correct country. Name an international team. Ivory Coast, where Didier Drogba played. How about Liberia, where George Weah played? He was Liberian, right? Or was he Libyan? Is it Libya or is it Liberia that George Weah played for? Oh, ball just rolled wide here. Denmark is pushing up with Eriksson, and ball went just wide. Now goal kick to Serbia. Liberia. Yeah, Liberia, okay, for George Weah. Did they even have a team in the 50s? Well, that's not the point either, but let me check. Transfermarkt Liberia and Transfermarkt Ivory Coast. Well, if you want a team in the 50s, Germany. Because Germany was banned from participating in 1950. Those players could have won the World Cup in 1950. Then Germany and Brazil would have both been on 5. Germany was banned from participating because of obvious reasons. So what if he's German? Well, obviously he's not winning the World Cup in 1950. Not like he's playing in 1950 anyways. Liberia, when did they make their team? How do you check that? How can you even check that? I don't think you can. Not on Transfermarkt at least. Liberia. When did Liberia make their football team? When did Liberia... Well, let's start with when did they gain independence? Well, 1847, okay. When did Liberia make national football team? Okay, so... Okay, so Liberia made their international football team in the 1950s. So yes, they did have a team in the 1950s. Well, I'm not. Well, he won in 1950 because Germany wasn't allowed to play. Germany literally was not allowed to play because of the man with the mustache. Stuff happened. Germany was banned from participating. And I'm not sure if that's true for 1945 as well. I think they were allowed to play in the 1945 World Cup. Let me check that. I think they were allowed to play. Yeah, they were allowed to play because that's when we won our first, obviously. And yet, in 1958 is when Pele won the World Cup with Brazil. Okay, so let's name a team then from the 1958 World Cup. Let's do that. Scotland. How about Scotland? Played in the 1958 World Cup. What about Mexico? It's not bad faith, it's just like... It's been my entire argument. I haven't changed the argument. Ball on the left now for Denmark. Come on, Denmark, you're gonna have to step up the pace a bit here. Down the right now. Not sure what your point is with the Germany one. Well, for the Germany one, it was like... No, he wouldn't. He wouldn't. The Germany one was completely separate from not Bailey. So I know we were talking about Bailey. Germany was completely separate from Bailey, because what I was saying about Germany was like in 1950, Germany was banned from participating in the World Cup. So even though Germany had a good team at the time, well, West Germany, if it's gonna be semantic, they weren't allowed to play. So what does that mean? Those players had no chance of winning the World Cup, even though they were a good team, because government stuff kind of did some stuff that we should not talk about on stream, because I promise you, you say the word once, YouTube will age restrict your stream, nobody will see it. And you might get kicked from the stream as well if your account is not verified and it gets age restricted. So, I'm not gonna say the word, but Germany did something in the 1940s and was not allowed to play in the 1950 World Cup. Those players were good, it was a good team, they had no chance of winning because they were banned. And those players that were born in that time, well, tough luck. Watch Bill and watch everyone else, it ain't luck. There was a time when George Weah was the best footballer in the world, and I'm pretty sure that Weah has never even touched a World Cup game. George Weah. Has he ever played in the World Cup? I don't think he has. Let me look that up. Has George Weah played in a World Cup? Yeah, he's never played in a World Cup. Never even played in one. Well, I didn't say he was though, did I now? But I'm saying if Pelé played for Liberia, then he would have not won a World Cup either. Ball down the left now for Serbia, and they're going forward as well here. Vlahovic down the left, come on, cross it, and good challenge by Denmark. It's out for a throw-in. But the referee gives a free kick instead. Oh no, he gives a throw-in, never mind. Now Mitrovic going forwards. Come on, ball down the left here. There you go, good ball down the left. Think the luck argument just undermines individual effort. Well, no, because you have to put in individual effort as well. You can't get there without individual effort. But your individual effort is meaningless if you're not born in the right place. I'm not shifting the goalpost. Pelé, Liberia, anytime, never wins a World Cup. Never. It's not shifting the goalpost, no matter the time. Scotland, as well, that I gave earlier, never wins a World Cup. Scotland did have a golden generation in the 1980s, didn't they? Or was it the 1990s? Scotland golden generation. When was that? Yeah. Oh, I don't forget that. I don't at all forget that. Like Vinny, indeed. How has Salvinho been for Brazil, by the way? Because I've still never watched a Brazil game with Salvinho. How has he been for Brazil? And ball played now by Denmark. Now Denmark down the left. Come on, do something, lads. And ball down the left. Come on, cross it. Salvinho been mid for Brazil, I can't lie. Yikes. Non-factor. And oh, that's just poor. Defending. Vlahovic had a free chance. And he skied it. That was poor defending there by Denmark. Look at the amount of space that Vlahovic is being awarded. And this guy just completely missing the challenge as well. Non-factor. At least he tried though. Like, if Brazil wins a trophy, kind of like Hazard for Belgium. If Salvinho wins a trophy with Brazil, like let's say the World Cup, does that make him better than Neymar? Now, I think Salvinho is insanely talented, but no, it doesn't make him better than Neymar. Now a yellow card for Zivkovic. And he misses the next game. Well, he's not playing the next game anyways, because he's out of the competition. Okay, that's just a different argument altogether, though. Yeah, I'm not saying, like, yeah, exactly, Rosa. So, we all agree that if Salvinho wins, let's say the World Cup, he's not better than Neymar. Does that mean that Salvinho got lucky to win the World Cup? Not a different argument, is it? Yeah, exactly. Bro, if Neymar was in his prime in the 23-24 season, so last season, he wins the Ballon d'Or. Landslide. He wins the Ballon d'Or. HD got you there. He got you there, I can't lie. I think it's better time, Dusfield. Your typing is fucked up. Luck contributes, yes it does. And ball now out for the goal kick. So that was like the entire argument. Does luck contribute or not? And now substitutions for Serbia. Zivkovic coming off and Ivanovic coming on. But you're saying luck completely determined it. Well, for the players it does. For the players, yeah, Jay agrees with you. For the players it does. For a player, if you're born in the wrong country, no chances. So it does completely determine it. I gotta go. Thank you for checking in, Jay, and for offering your 2 cents. It is always interesting to talk about stuff with you. Because you're not afraid to just disagree. You're not afraid to just, not afraid to just disagree. I like people like that. You can actually have a conversation. It's not like I agree with you constantly. I like that. But look, it does completely determine it, doesn't it? If you're born for San Marino, you're never gonna win the World Cup. And ball on the left now for Serbia. Serbia is gonna have to play a bit faster here because they need a goal and time is running out. Now ball on the right. Come on, ball forwards here and now pass it deep. Come on. Oh, they take way too long, these man, bruv. Yep. See you on the next one. San Marinese players are allowed to play for... Did you have a stroke? That's Italy. Are allowed to play for Italy. Are they? I didn't know that. I didn't know that, actually. Okay, that's interesting. I did not know that. If that is true, then San Marino is a bad example. Let's go with... I know. Brunei. Most of you don't even know what country that is. It's an Asian country. Brunei. That's a hella cool flag, by the way. Look it up. Born for Brunei, good luck winning a World Cup. Born for Singapore, good luck winning a World Cup. Well, I should say in Singapore, not for Singapore, but you get the point. Born in war times, good luck winning a World Cup. Good luck surviving to begin with. Now ball down the right here. There's already a luck aspect in that you're born in a healthy time. There's a luck aspect in that you're born at all, but I think that just gets into the point of stupidity at that point. But there's luck to everything, bro. There's luck to everything. Being born in a time when you can play football without worries, being born in a generation that is as good as you, being born in the correct country, all of that stuff. I think it all contributes. And it all adds up. Being FIFA's favorite golden child. Now the Messi and Ronaldo fans will both agree with me. And they'll never know who I'm talking about. Like, being born in a time... or being born in a good family, sorry. Being born in a good family. A family who does not abuse you. Stuff like that, bro. You don't realize how lucky you are. Like, I actually advise all of you guys, yeah? Go to the church and pray. Because none of you realize how lucky you are. And that's not a dig at you, yeah? That's not a dig at you. But respectfully, I don't think you guys realize how lucky you are to have a microphone, to have a camera, to have a PC, to have a phone. To be able to talk with me about this type of stuff. To be able to disagree. Respectfully disagree. But I don't think you realize how lucky you are to have that type of stuff. Skof Olsen coming on for Denmark. He's starting a war. Stop him. You cannot stop me. I'm going to prove my point by starting a war and ruining Europe. And substitutions, by the way, for Serbia as well. Vlahovic looks kind of hurt. He's coming off. What is this name, bruv? Nedeljokovic. Is that how you pronounce that? Nedeljokovic? Jokovic? Something like that. He's wearing number 2, so I'm guessing he's a defender. Germany banned from another World Cup then. Wasn't me. Wasn't me, guys. Wasn't me. Maybe. Not my fault, though. Not my fault. We have not watched half this game, have we? Shows you how shit the game is if we're more interested about talking about luck rather than about the game. Like and subscribe if you have not already. Be like Jay. Jay is a real one, yeah? Like and subscribe to the channel. Come talk with me. Agree, disagree. It's all fair. As long as you're respectful. Jay and I disagree on a lot, bro. If you're new here, yeah, and you don't know, me and Jay probably disagree more than we agree. But we're respectful with it. And why am I saying that? I get some comments here from people, and I banned those people from the channel. But I save the comments because I'm gonna show them all at the end of the season. I get some really nasty comments here about people who are angry because they disagree with you. You can disagree with people civilly. You can be nice about it. Sure, sometimes you can get heated too, but that's when you're debating something. Oh, that's gonna be a free kick. Yeah, free kick to Denmark here and a yellow card coming up as well. Now a free kick to Denmark and a late chance to score, and that would really kill it off here. Pavlovic misses the next match. You don't realize how lucky you are to be cute when clean shaven. I guess Rosa wants me to shave again. Here you run into a problem though, because I do not even agree with you that I look cute clean shaven. I don't agree. I don't think I look cute at all. 5 minutes of stoppage time, by the way. And now free kick to Serbia. The game is turning into a scramble here. Free kick to Serbia, ball down the right here. And board free kick, this board free kick, now ball down the left for Denmark. Come on, go forwards, go forwards. Game's been hella mid, by the way. Yeah, in case we forgot, right, that we were watching a game. That was a reminder. We are watching this game right now. And it's been mostly mediocre. San Marino, by the way. Yo! San Marino 1-3 against Liechtenstein. San Marino gets promoted, bruv. And we're talking about luck too. What phase is San Marino in? Nicola Nanni. Bruv, Nicola Nanni scoring penalties for San Marino. Literally none of these players I know. San Marino, 1-3, you know, 1-3. Now throw into Serbia into their own half. Oh, sorry, Denmark, not Serbia. Come on, take this throw in, bruv. I know you're trying to waste time, but just take the throw in. Goal kick to Serbia. They're going to have a bid for that. Yeah, full time. 1-3 to... Excuse me, to San Marino. San Marino gets promoted. San Marino gets promoted. Don't they? Yeah. They're getting promoted. Well, You will never believe it. You will never believe it, but San Marino just banned Liechtenstein. I knew I should have watched that San Marino game. I said it, didn't I? I should watch the San Marino game. I decided not to, because I was like, that's gonna get no views. Though I would have got a bunch of views if I did that San Marino game. I would have gotten a bunch of views if I did that. That's an L by me. That's an L by me. Bad luck. Hey bro, bad luck. Bad luck. You know, like that, Gruff. Bad luck. I need to see the soccer, like art soccer, response on San Marino getting promoted. The Reddit soccer thing. Soccer. And we'll go through it later at full time as well, to get it. We'll be zesty. San Marino. Relevance, new. Two goals in one game, prime San Marino. But San Marino scoring 2 goals in a single game. Pavlovic is sent off. Yo, Pavlovic. He lost it, bruv. He lost it. Skyshoe. Oh wait, I just realized. Has this been blue all game long? Bro, I'm stupid. This is supposed to be red. Well, now it's too late to change it, but... Oh well. And that's gonna be game done. I think it's game done. Goal of the century for the San Marino. Bro, we're gonna go through this Reddit threads after the game. Now throw into Denmark. Who's better, Magnus Carlsen or Messi? Definitely Magnus Carlsen, bro. Bro, that's disrespectful to Magnus. And I'm gonna say it's why, yeah? Magnus Carlsen is the most dominant sports person ever, period. Yeah? Magnus Carlsen won a fucking Olympiad with Norway. Fucking way. 5 times in a row, world champion, every single discipline. No one's ever done that. No one's ever done 2 in a row. In all 3 disciplines. Magnus Carlsen comes along, 5 in a row in each of the 3 major time controls. Built different. Magnus Carlsen, highest rated player of all time. Bro, it's disrespectful to compare. It's actually disrespectful. If Magnus Carlsen, if Messi was, you know what the equivalent is of Messi being as dominant as Magnus Carlsen? The equivalent is Messi having 5 Champions Leagues, 13 league titles, or 12 league titles. How many does he have? I think he has 12, right? So instead of having 4 Champions League, he needs to have 5. Instead of having 12 league titles, he needs to have 13, like not Scholes, like Ryan Giggs. Instead of having 1 World Cup, he needs to have 3, like Pelé. Instead of having 2 Copa America, he needs to have 4. Instead of having 7 cups, he needs to have 10, like Copa del Rey. He needs to have 10. That is the level we are talking about when we talk about Magnus Carlsen. Instead of having 8 Ballon d'Or, he needs to have 19 Ballon d'Or in a row. 19 Ballon d'Or in a row. Because for 19 years in a row, Magnus Carlsen has been the best player alive. By a country mile. 19 years in a row. You cannot compare Magnus Carlsen to Messi. Because Carlsen is just that far player. Like, obviously the sports are different here, but Carlsen is the most dominant sports person ever. Ever. There's not a single footballer in history that comes close to the level of dominance that is Magnus Carlsen. And there will never be another player like Magnus Carlsen. Simply cannot exist, bro. The levels are just so far apart. Like, bro, if you ask me, Magnus Carlsen or Pele and Messi combined, I still say Magnus Carlsen. Because, bro, that guy, fucking, he won the World Championship in in all 3 disciplines, 5 years in a row. But you can't compete with that. You cannot compete with that, bro. Magnus Carlsen, definitely. Not even close. Not even close. But that's no dig at Messi, yeah, but it's disrespectful to compare. It's disrespectful to compare. Anyhow, how long have you been live? I think I want to get to 2 hours. So, how long have you been live? Okay, 9 minutes. So, 1 hour 51 minutes. So, 9 minutes and then we'll have 2 hours. Now 8 minutes. Defo Carlsen, I agree, yeah. So let's open the Reddit soccer Reddit. So that we can see what's going on there. Reddit soccer. Oops, didn't mean to do that. There we go. Give me a moment, guys. Give me a moment. Is my timer still going, by the way? Yes, it is. Let me pause this timer. Let me set it on 95. The game is done, by the way. The game is done. We're messing around now. Game is done. There we go. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Give me just a moment, guys. And there we go. There we go. We will now see the reaction. Oh, wait. Maybe you can do this first. Maybe you can do this first. Nations League. Table. There we go. We'll just do it like this. So, Portugal and Croatia. True. France and Italy are true, because Scotland bottled it. Oh, sorry, no, Poland bottled it. Poland, relegation, bye-bye. France and Italy through. We'll not even talk about that group. Well, what a sorry state of affairs that was. Denmark, of course, advances here. Because they drew with Serbia. Because Serbia... Denmark football, bro. Because Serbia can't hack it. Can't get the goal they needed. Promotion, Czechia, England. My Baltic Zollies deserved better, bruv. My Baltic Zollies deserved better. Norway through after Austria choked it to Slovenia. Turkey through. Not yet. They still have a game to play against Wales, I believe they play. Sweden should be through. Should be through. A draw gets them through. Romania should also be through there. Way better goal difference. Northern Ireland. North Macedonia, yeah, they're through. San Marino. San Marino, guys. San Marino. Let's see. San Marino. What does soccer think about it? Relevance, new. Every record broken by San Marino in 2024. First and second ever competitive match wins. Record breakers! San Marino! First competitive match with 2 goals scored and first with 3 goals scored. Bro, do you hear the crowds? Do you hear the crowds, bro? San Marino going wild. First time ever a player scored in 2 games in a row. Bro, this is wild. This is wild stuff. First goal scored in Nations League. Any Nations League match. Yeah. First time they will end a competition and a Nations League campaign with a goal difference that's not negative, and first time of it being positive. They have a positive goal difference ratio for the first time. San Marino, brothers. First time they will end a calendar year with a positive competitive match stat line. 2 wins, 1 draw, 1 defeat. It's a good time to be a San Marino fan. It's a good time to be a San Marino fan. Wait what time? First time they will finish in a competition in first place. They won. Oh, San Marino is going places. Best calendar year in terms of goals scored. 14 goals scored. 14 goals scored in a calendar year by San Marino. It is succulent. Best calendar year in terms of overall wins too. Best calendar year in terms of competitive and overall positive results. 3 and 4 respectively. San Marino eating good, bruv. San Marino eating. Give me some of that, bruv. Give me some of that Italian cuisine, because San Marino is eating the world up, bruv. And they're starting with Italy. More wins than Manchester City, bro. Of course, it is. Top comment. It hurts. More wins than Man City. Oh well. Can't win them all. Can't win them all. San Marino. Generational, bro. Generational by San Marino. I kind of want to watch these goals, but I'm gonna do that later. But for now, we're catching strays now because you keep going after Arsenal. I don't go after Arsenal. Arsenal just happens to catch strays sometimes. Fixed match. San Marino dominance got bored fans. 3 fucking goals, what the fuck? San Marino going for the World Cup, you know, like that, bruv. Biblical. Actually watched this and thought San Marino were deserving of their 3 goals. They were more positive. Okay, I don't care about this. Bro, you ruined your entire argument with this. I don't care. Positive means nothing. There's more ways to play football. Yeah, shut up, mates. First time San Marino scored has required their goals scored put in the brackets. Wait, what? Watched the San Marino TV. Commentators were absolutely buzzing at the end. Until some years ago, you watched this team knowing you are going to lose. If you're lucky, it's a 0-0. What we are witnessing now, it's absolutely crazy. It's a combination of something that started in the youth sector, and these are the results. San Marino at Nations League C. Bro, they're going to Nations League B. Let's go to the front page. It isn't. As someone who has had the words that I will not say because YouTube will age restrict my video, it's not as good. Well, I keep saying fucking cunt, so I might as well say sex in it. San Marino scored 2 and 3 goals, bro. UEFA created that tournament so San Marino won't get hammered every game. They're absolutely... they are having absolutely none of this. They will promote to UEFA Nations League C. I skipped class for this. 2026 World Cup winners. So, who is there with me? Born too late to explore Earth. Born in time to see peak San Marino. But here is from San Marino, considering only about 20 people live there and 11 of them are playing right now. How many people live in San Marino? Population. 33,000, to be fair. 33,000. They're smaller than Liechtenstein, though. They're smaller than Liechtenstein. Did their population shrink? San Marino is so small that they experience total decline. Bruv. That happens to cities, not to countries. Valduza is the capital of Liechtenstein, by the way. In case you didn't know. We're in someone's football manager simulation. Their 3rd win and all 3 have been against Liechtenstein. San Marino must be looking to schedule a lot more games against them in the future. Can gladly say I watched San Marino's prime. You know like that, bruv. You know like that. Anyhow, let's close this. There you go. And let me put my ugly face front and center again. San Marino. Generational, some people say. Is it luck? Is it... is it generational talent? Is it youth sector development? Well, I can't say. But what I can say is like and subscribe to the channel. Help me get to 500 subscribers. We're so close, guys. We're so close to 500. Help me get there. Be there if you haven't already. And then I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.